Hello, in this video, my journey takes me from Hermanus onto Cape Agulhas, which is the southernmost tip of the African continent, then onto Bredasdorp, Heidelberg, and Still Bay. I explore our rugged coastline, which together with harsh weather conditions and rough seas has been the cause of many a shipwreck along our coastline. And I also visit a museum of archaeological interest. So I hope you enjoy. Hermanus is a lovely seaside town situated approximately 120 kilometers east of Cape Town. It is popular with holidaymakers, especially during whale watching season. My visit here, however, was during the low season, so I spent most of my time adjusting to life on the road and taking long walks along the cliff path while admiring the ocean views. One of the features of our South African coastline is its dramatic rocky cliffs. The rock formations here have a story to tell. Millions of years ago, during the breakup of Gondwana, a basin formed in southern Africa called the Agulhas Basin. Silt and mud from the eroding highland plateaus flowed into this basin, and over time the layers compressed, squeezing out the water. Minerals in the water acted as a natural cement, binding the grains into sandstone or sedimentary rock. Further tectonic activity over time led to the fracture and folding of these layers, resulting in our unique rocky coastline. On our walk, I also noticed various coastal shrubs mixed with restios, which form part of the Cape Fynbos biome. Restios is often said to be the grandfather of modern grass, meaning it's an ancient grass dating back to the time when dinosaurs were around. We also saw the cute rock dassies sunning themselves on the rocks. Cape Agulhas is the southernmost tip of the African continent. It is also the meeting point of the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The confluence of these two currents with different temperatures and densities creates strong and turbulent masses of water. In addition, Cape Agulhas is situated in the proximity of the Roaring Forties, which is a band of gale-force westerly winds that sweep across the Southern Ocean with little to no land mass to slow it down. These strong winds, together with conflicting ocean currents, create hazardous conditions for sailors. I spent a fascinating few hours at the Shipwreck Museum in Bredasdorp. Most of the artifacts at the museum are original and have been recovered from wrecks off the Agulhas coast. A few of the shipwreck stories stood out to me. One was the sinking of the HMS Birkenhead near Gansbaai in 1852. It was after this disaster that the practice of women and children first became standard naval protocol. Soldiers on board stood aside, allowing women and children to escape to safety on the limited number of lifeboats on board. Legend also has it that the Birkenhead carried a military payroll of about 3 tons of gold coins. However, no trace of this treasure has ever been found, despite many salvage operations to the wreck. Then there's the mystery of the SS Waratah, which I found quite intriguing. This luxury British passenger/cargo steamer vanished without a trace in July 1909 while traveling from Durban to Cape Town. No trace of the wreckage has ever been found, and the mystery remains unsolved. Lastly, the Arniston was one of interest because it was the first attempt at marine archaeology in South Africa in 1982. Scientists have discovered many caves along South Africa's south coast that offers a glimpse into human existence between 100,000 and 50,000 years ago. At Blombos Cave in Still Bay, scientists found significant artifacts said to show evidence of the development of cognitive abilities, symbolic thought, and creativity of Homo sapiens. One such artifact is a crisscross pattern drawn on a rock with a red ochre pencil. It has become known as the oldest abstract drawing by a human and dates back about 73,000 years ago. Blombos Cave itself is closed to the public, but some artifacts are on display in the tiny museum.